Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Scarlet Owl Tavern. Uh, this is a 12 FPS. That's how it is. Um, I am here. I am Jade. I play Jade, Tavern Jade. I'm so good at this, and I'm joined by a lovely individual, an amazing person, somebody whom I know I could rely on a lot.
That's
Um,
right. My name is Liz. I'm not Chloe. I'm Liz. Liz is an amazing person.
I'm doing a 1,000 punch attack until you accept the compliment.
No!
I mean, the same thing
Okay,
goes to
fine.
Liz.
Okay, that same thing. Exactly. See, you can't deny it. That's my trick. That's my power.
Yeah, the same thing
Hi,
goes
my
to
name's
Liz, but
Chloe.
also to you.
And my name is actually Chloe. Hi, my name's Chloe. I'm playing Chloe the Tavern Keeper. Yeah, that's all I've got. I'm very excited
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
cook water. Something I'm
Okay,
very good at.
yeah. I have an idea as to how this FPS starts.
All right, hit me with it.
I think it is later in the evening. It's not quite night yet, but it's closing time of the tavern, and Jade has just finished up a set and is heading towards the kitchen to grab a bite to eat, as they would usually. They're tired. This has been a long day. I imagine Chloe maybe
Mm-hmm.
attempting to cook? Question mark.
Oh yeah. There
What?
are noises in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
There's a big bang in the kitchen.
What noises
Are
are
you
coming?
coming into the kitchen?
I think Jade stands at like they were about to come in and they stand at the door and they're just like, "Do I have the energy for this?" And then they hear their stomach rumble and they're like, "I need to have the energy for this." And they open the door. What am I looking at in here?
There is a massive, massive pot on the stove, and there is a very frantic looking tavern keeper running around the island with the stove on it, who is not, well, mostly on, she's mildly on fire because the stove is on fire.
Chloe is on fire right now,
Yes,
and you're running in a circle.
yes. And she's grabbing towels and throwing them at the stove, which are just catching on fire.
What was in the pot, Chloe?
No, nothing? What? Hi?
What was in the pot?
I'm a little busy. I don't know if you've noticed. I have, oh, and she like reaches, she like grabs her hat, which is on fire, and she takes it off and she goes, and casts prestidigitation on it.
Jade very calmly goes to one of the cupboards, opens and gets out a pot, goes to a sink. You continue running,
Yep. You don't
and
need it. I got it. I got it covered. I got it. Don't worry. I got it covered.
they get a pot of water, and then they dump it over the fire.
I mean, I assume that works.
Well, that depends on what type of fire, what was in it.
Well, water. It's a large pot of water and a lot of salt.
This is where we have to figure out how the fuck did you light a pot of water on fire?
I have my ways.
I think Jade pours the thing of water onto it, thinking there's a 50-50 shot that this just gets bigger because it's an oil fire.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Oh, wait. Yeah, this gets bigger immediately, actually.
Uh-oh.
How?
Why? What did you do?
I poured water on it. What was in the pot?
Water!
What do you mean water? It's just water?
I was boiling water!
How is it on fire?
I don't know! There's a lot of salt in there! Maybe it's the salt! It's on fire, that's all I
Salt
know.
doesn't catch on fire with just boiling.
It did!
Almighty.
You
Jade
can see it, right? It did!
Jade is
There
going
it is!
Jade is going for a lid. Do you have the lid for the pot? Where is it?
She points to the sink, which there is a half-melted lid.
Damn it, Chloe. How did you melt the glass?
It's really hot! It was a really hot fire!
How hot can this fire be? It's water.
Yeah, it's really hot water!
Also, your cape is on fire. Stop, drop, and roll.
Gods! And she does exactly that, and then just lays on the floor face down when she's done.
I almost want to pour it on you. Okay.
Please don't.
Yeah, I'm aware. Jade is looking for... You know what? They're looking for a metal tray. Like for baking.
What's Jade's passive perception?
That's a good question. 13.
Okay. I think you've spent enough time in here right now to see that the stove is still on.
I mean, Jade will turn it off. Do I have Mage Hand? I do have Mage Hand. Jade will cast Mage Hand just to not burn their hands. Move the pot off of the stove.
Okay.
I'm going to look for a metal lid. Hold on. Hold on.
Cool.
Give me a moment.
A metal lid. A metal lid. A metal... Give me an investigation? I don't know.
I'm
Are you
sorry.
going to, like, the pantry?
I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. I'll give you investigation if you want. Hold on. Let's see what my roll says. I can't. Chloe. Chloe. What did you do to me?
Was it a 1?
What did you do to me?
Was it a 1? Oh, my curse has been lifted!
Let it be known. Let it be known that I am rolling on a thing that's like the computer. I can't fucking cheat with this.
It's a 1! Whee! I'm gonna roll just for kicks and giggles. I'm gonna roll with my physical dice and see how it happens. What do I get?
Okay, but with that
a 14. Hell yeah!
I mean, you find it, but you know what I think happens with a 1? Well, Jade is bending down, and they have a tail.
Oh.
So, as you find the metal tray, you look up to see Jade's tail knock into the pot, and it falls on the ground.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. Okay. Great.
Now there's a small puddle of fire on the floor. Shit. Fuck.
I would have taken care of it, by the way. You didn't. Really doesn't making it worse.
You lit yourself on fire!
That happens!
What do you mean that happens?
I'm a fire-based wizard. I have a lot of times that I light myself on
that
fire,
sounds like
Jade.
That sounds like you should be able to control a stovetop, not let it get this bad.
Stovetop ain't magic. Stovetop ain't magic. I don't know how to do that.
So you're telling me that you can't unlight a fire? Do you not have any spells that know how to unlit fires?
I got prestidigitation, man.
That's for candles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can do that.
It doesn't. That doesn't work on a giant puddle of fire. Does
I'm fully aware. I'm looking at it right now. We should probably do something about that.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Fire hose, fire hose, fire hose,
fire
hose.
Maybe don't
she
put.
Goes to the fridge. She goes to the fridge and opens it, and she goes, "Fire hose."
Don't put more water. It likes water for whatever reason.
Good, because all they've gotten here are radishes, so that's not gonna help.
Why are there only okay? You know what? I'm not gonna go to question it. Sink. Pass me more towels.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I think there's some. I think there's. Yep. I'm going to roll an investigation to see if I can find more towels because I feel like she's grabbed most of the things she knows of.
Burn them.
I could not make this up if I tried.
Oh my god, there's no way.
That is a 1.
You cannot. I can't fucking like.
That is a 1.
Maybe I should roll. Maybe your nat 1 will give me. Well, no. It wasn't a 1, but it wasn't good either.
Oh gods. So if the tavern's still standing in the next 20 minutes, something magical has happened. Because at this point, I think it's going to perish. This is the end.
I have a question for Liz in particular. Because Liz mentioned getting fire extinguishers set up in the tavern at one point. Has that happened yet? I look at tabletop rolling. Please send a message.
Send us a sign.
Send us a sign.
Anything. We need help. We need serious help.
Oh boy. This is taking a lot longer for what I thought it was going to be. Didn't to do the steps of the Staveners that went along with it. I'm so sorry. Chloe, did you go along with it? By gods, please tell me you went along with it.
I need to roll a D2.
Lewis has begged.
Where's my D2?
Chloe, do you not have anything that extinguishes fires?
Like what? Like a fire extinguisher?
I guess. Is that what they're called?
Why would I have a fire extinguisher? Fire's like
for situations.
If I tried to fight someone with fire and then they just took one of my conveniently placed fire extinguishers and snuffed it out, how good would my fire be, huh?
I feel as if you're fighting somebody with fires, you're going to be murdering them, so maybe don't worry about that.
I need to see if... Let's see, on a 1... I need to roll this again because I didn't actually set anything. On a 1, fire extinguishers were snuck into the tavern. On a 2, Chloe did not allow fire extinguishers in the tavern. She found out about it. Here we go. That's a 2! There are no fire extinguishers in the tavern.
There are no fire extinguishers in the tavern. I feel like there might be after this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fuck, dude. This is why I don't have. Is there any plants in the kitchen?
Or any. So next to the fridge, there's a nice little window and some plants. And there's a nice little like they're in a little window box, and it's super cute. Harold has some too in his little corner.
Are they in a pot with dirt on it?
There are some that are, yeah.
I think Jade goes over with their sword, smashes the window, and casts Earth. Wait, no, that's Earth Tremor. That's a different thing. Never mind, I'm not smashing the window. I thought I had Mold Earth.
No! Oh my god. Okay. This wasn't supposed to be this bad. This wasn't.
Lord Almighty, do
um,
you have those towels?
yes. No. I have a cloak. She takes her cloak off and throws
Give me,
it.
give me your cloak. I'm throwing it in the sink and I'm dousing it in water.
Don't put more water on it. We
It's
just did
going
it.
to.
That's not good.
We're smothering it. Fire needs oxygen.
Yeah, what is water made of? H2O.
I don't know how to tell you this. It's H2O. Usually, water gets rid of. Look, I don't know anything about what the fuck water is made out of. I'm not smart as you might think I am. I'm going to just.
You can just say you're not as smart as me. It's okay.
No, absolutely not. I'm not agreeing to that. And I'm going to grab
So close.
the. I'm going to grab the now wet cloak and I'm going to throw it over the fire. This should smother it.
Cool. Cool. You do that, and it does. But something slithers out from under the cloak and escapes around the corner around the island.
What was that?
What was what? What was what?
What was underneath the cloak? What was under the fire?
Water? I don't know.
Jade is looking around. Can I roll investigation?
Please do.
I can't. There's no way. This is statistically like almost
What did you get?
impossible.
What did you
I got
get?
a
Show me
2. I had a 2. It is statistically improbable.
Oh my god!
I am
a 1, a 3, a 2. I got a 1. What's happening to us?
I saw something running around. Just look for it.
Running around. Okay. I'm going to make. What was it? An investigation?
I'm not taking your luck points.
5 plus 7 though. Plus 7.
Oh,
So
thank
12.
God, please.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. She runs around the island, and you just see. If you're on the other side, you just see her face turn into the most scowl, like, oh, you did not, like, offended look before she goes, you again?
What? What is it? What? Jade is
And
going
she reaches
around.
up to, she's reaching up to grab some tongs that are hanging on the like, little rack. There is a small fire snake, like a snake that is on fire, and it's curled up in the middle of the kitchen floor.
Hold on. Why? Hello? What is it? What is that?
It's this peck neck again. It was. I thought it was one of you. I thought you were.
Why was it in your pot?
I don't know. She's trying to reach and grab it with the tongs.
Hold on.
It's small.
Can Jade do animal handling?
Yes. I don't. Yes.
I mean, this is a snake,
it's
right?
an elemental. It's an elemental, but it is a snake. So.
All right.
Why the hell not? It's Toonland.
You know what?
Please roll good.
It's decent. It's the best roll I've rolled so far. I'll tell you that much.
Well, that's good. 13. That's the best roll we've had. Besides my 14 at the beginning of the game, which wasn't even used for anything. Really. Not really.
I think Jade reaches down and maybe grabs a piece of something that was burning, maybe a little piece of glass, and reaches out over it. Hey, little buddy, you all right?
Coils back.
I'm putting the glass in front of it, and I'm taking a step back.
It goes to investigate said glass.
I don't know what these things eat.
I fuel, I guess.
I guess I should have probably grabbed. But I mean, maybe there's a piece of burning wood. Jade will grab that. Maybe some charcoal.
Chloe's getting her knife out.
Don't.
That's good. No, keep distracting it.
No, 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 no.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No, we're not keeping it, Jade. It's a fire snake.
Great, we can take it out.
It's going to burn the tavern down before I do. And if anyone should burn the tavern down, it should be me.
We need to. We really need to talk about what do you mean by this? You set fires to everything. Is this why you're not allowed in the kitchen?
No. Well, not all my fires are started by snakes. I do actually think this one was started by me, but I guess this guy was attracted to it. There was a lot of fire. If I was a fire snake, I'd be attracted to my fire too.
I mean, you did manage to light a pot of water on fire.
And salt. There was a lot of salt.
That doesn't
Don't forget
burn.
the salt.
That doesn't burn.
Well, I don't know. It was a lot of salt.
How's the snake doing?
Um, it's kind of just there. It's like it's not eating anything.
Okay. Jade will grab a pair of like baking gloves, those little the ones that are made of like
Good.
cloth, and wet them,
Mm-hmm.
and just try to slowly reach for the snake. It knows what I'm doing.
Okay, give me another animal handling.
Okay.
This time with advantage because you've made yourself known to it. Say, don't think a 13's gonna let it. That's not good enough to make it.
My fucking god.
You have advantage. You have advantage.
No. I don't think you understand the advantage. I'm sure it did great. I rolled a nat 20.
Wow! You have a baby fire salamander snake in your hands, and it actually looks kind of cute now because it's firing less and it's like looking up at you with its beady eyes.
Oh my
It's
god!
glowing
It's got a
beady
snoot.
eyes.
Hi, buddy.
Are you sweet talking it? Let me chop it in half.
It's not so bad. Look at it. And then they're holding it up, and it does a little blep with the nose.
Ugh. It is really okay. Well,
Okay, look, I'm pretty sure that I know. I think I'm pretty sure North keeps a bunch of terrariums, and I know where I can get big
we're
enough.
not keeping it. We're not keeping it. I'm
We
pretty
can at
sure this
least
is like the
put
offspring of one of the guys that came in here and tried to burn down my tavern once. So I don't really want to keep its children.
I mean, wait, when did that happen? What?
A couple years ago.
Okay, well, it must have left an egg in here somewhere, and if it has and it's going to be by itself, it probably can't take care of itself. It is a baby.
Don't make me like it. Jade, you can't make me like it.
All I'm saying is it could probably attract customers.
Oh, the first one was sent by the Night Reach. I can't.
And what's... Oh, we can't have this chat right now, Chloe. You can't just drop that.
I won't be keeping a snake that belongs to the Night Reach. Thank you very much.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
We were supposed to keep the angst low, Chloe.
I'm not. I'm trying to convince them. Is it working? Do I need to roll persuasion?
It's not working. It's more like Jade has been meaning to talk to you about this and didn't want to bring it up until later.
Right.
It's
Well,
okay.
Into it.
I need to talk to you about that at some point, by the way.
Cool. Great. Can we do it when we don't have a fire snake that's currently threatening to burn down the tavern?
It's not threatening anything. It's probably got scared and just
It,
saw the heat from the stove, I guess.
okay, well, you know what? If you want to tame it and make sure it's not doing any like evil scouting or anything,
It's a
we can keep it.
snake.
Yeah, well, the last one was pretty upset, and I didn't
How
like
big
it,
was the
and
last
it
one?
made me look bad in front of my role model. So we gotta make sure that this one is better,
How big was the last one, and could it talk?
bigger. No.
So you're telling me they're mostly creatures that probably just was confused as to where it was and looking for its parent. And I think Jade will turn into a reddish dragonborn. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
Something that's similar to this.
Yeah.
And, well, I guess I'm gonna go steal one of North's terrarium. Stay here. Don't do not touch anything in the kitchen.
Okay.
What were you even trying to do anyways?
I'm making pasta.
Okay. How did Okay, I'll be back. I think Jade quickly goes to I'm gonna steal one of North's terrariums. Um
Great.
and put it in there for the time being. I'll put it in the kitchen counter so we can keep an eye on it, and I guess I'll grab some chunks of wood and feed it.
Do salamander fire snakes eat wood? Hold on.
I mean, it's made out of what did you use as a stat block?
It's the salamander fire snake. That's what it's called.
This is wild to me that this is an actual thing. Hold on. Oh yeah, no, it is that is a thing, huh? All right, hold on. Let me look.
Yep. It does not say what they eat. It does say fuel. After consuming the proper fuels, fire snakes grow into salamanders. Okay, so this is just the fire snake guy. So it's yeah, I guess it is fuel, whatever proper fuel is.
I'm going to say it does. Oh, it has a habitat. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna say that it probably can eat wood. It's made out of fire. It's an elemental.
Yeah,
All right,
that's a
cool.
fuel. I was
Okay.
not planning on having a fire snake pet introduced in this FPS, but here we are.
You brought it up.
But yeah, it's true.
Okay. You were trying to cook pasta?
Are you back? Are you coming
Yeah.
back in?
Yeah, I'm coming back
Yeah,
in.
no, she has the stove on again, and there's a crackling coming out of it, and there's a massive pot of pasta next to it.
Lord Almighty, I'm turning it off.
Your stuff. I thought you were taking care of the fire snake.
Yeah, I took care of it by putting it in a terrarium and I can keep an eye on it later.
Great, I'm making pasta.
How
You're not my parent.
how did you Chloe, no offense. You're banned from this kitchen.
Yeah, it's my kit. I built it.
That's
If I want to
great.
make pasta, I can come in and make pasta.
How did you traveled a lot before you built this tavern, right?
Yeah.
How did you survive out there?
I have a very strong stomach.
Did you eat gravel and dirt?
Sometimes. With some seasoning.
Was the seasoning leaves?
Yeah, like oregano and stuff.
I'm turning the thing off.
Oh.
Chloe, did anybody ever teach you how to cook? Like, genuinely sit you down and teach you how to cook?
My dad tried.
I don't like that. Okay. Did he fail?
No, I just got distracted and ignored him most of the time.
You're a science person, right?
Yeah.
You're smart. You're clever. Cooking is
Yes.
just a science.
Oh, but it's not because then you have to. Well, then you have to.
It's exactly like science, actually. It's all chemicals and stuff being put together. The only reason why the pasta gets softer when you put it in hot water is because, well, it breaks down something in it, from my understanding. I don't actually know what it is, but it absorbs the water.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
What I'm trying to say is, and are there fucking cookbooks in here?
No. I mean, maybe if there are, they are not Chloe's, and Harold doesn't use cookbooks. So
Does Lewis put cookbooks in here? Does
Lewis has one cookbook,
in the
one singular
in the
cookbook.
tavern or in their room?
I think in the kitchen.
Okay,
Yeah.
in the kitchen. Got it. Jade takes out the cookbook. Just follow the steps. If anything,
That's so. It's so boring. It's so boring. I can't. I get so bored. I get so bored. I mean, if I try to cook anything, it's just. Okay.
okay. How about this then? We'll cook it together. I needed something to eat anyways. You can't you can't be bored if you don't handle the stove first. I'll give you something you do like, and they'll hand. Do we have tomatoes? They're ingredients. You said there's only radishes in the fridge.
Well, right now there's only radishes in the fridge. There's a whole pantry.
You have tomatoes?
Yeah, would those be in the pantry?
No, they'd be in the fridge.
Okay, well let's check. She opens the fridge. There is. I need to roll a d2. Where did I put it? I just had it. There it is. One for getting what we want. Two for something completely different. Two for something completely different. Uh, okay. She opens the fridge. It's a cliff. It's a really high up spot in the mountains, and there's clouds. Ah,
Is this? Jade looks
nope.
outwards. Is this Mount
Uh-huh.
Erroneous?
I don't know. So get your head out of there. It's not safe, probably. Time
How
continuum.
the fuck?
She closes the fridge.
What is your fridge?
Magic? We'll see. Tomatoes, 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 tomatoes. I got two again. She opens it up. And it is. Someone give me a food. Someone give me a food or a food group.
Uh,
That's not tomatoes. Ube?
sea- seaweed.
It's an ube garden. It's an entire garden of ube, but like inside.
Is that?
Rows and rows.
Wait, is ube a vegetable? What is ube? Wait, hold on. I don't actually know what ube is.
It's a yam. It's like a yam. I just did a video on this at work.
These ubes? Wait, this is a gan. How? Look, I'm not gonna question it. I'm actually gonna grab a couple of these because you can make some good stuff from this. Uh,
Oh yeah, good harvest. They look ripe. They look ready for the harvest. I think. I don't know. I'm making that up.
I'm just gonna grab some at different stages, and I'm sure North can tell us. Okay, tomatoes. Chloe,
Yep. Tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Tomatoes. Hell yeah, that's a one. Okay. She opens it up. And it's the normal fridge. There's like lots of different stuff in there. It looks like it has some nice big drawers. It's kind of a walk-in fridge. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, she goes to the produce drawer and opens it up, and there's tomatoes. She pulls
Okay.
them out.
Is this a normal fridge? We can get anything we want from it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, we're going to need
It's
tomatoes.
just like a 50-50 chance of you actually getting the normal fridge versus something completely different.
Or a cliff that you can throw yourself off of.
Yeah, or your own past. That's always scary.
What? So I don't like that
It's a time
one.
traveling fridge.
You probably shouldn't tell people that, because now I'm wondering if I should. You know what? I'm not getting any ideas. Definitely not.
You can't
Anyways,
control where it goes. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I've tried to harness it. Doesn't really work.
I have so many questions.
I have so many answers and so many other questions to follow up with your questions.
But honestly, I just want spaghetti. And Jade is
Yeah,
gonna go
me
into the
too.
fridge. Okay.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Jade is grabbing some ground beef, onions,
Mm-hmm.
some peppers. They'll grab shredded cheese if they have it. If not, they'll grab some cheese and shredded. Okay. All right. I think this is everything. Oh, and a little bit of hot sauce. I like mine spicy.
Okay,
Don't worry, I'll only put it on my plate. All right.
good. I can smell it from here.
It's closed.
I can smell it from here.
I'm just putting it in a drawer. We'll grab that later. Okay. Here's a cutting board. And here's a knife.
Thanks.
You like knives.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm good at this part.
Good. Can you chop up the tomatoes so they're diced? And the onions.
Can I chop up the tomatoes? Of course!
And this doesn't require fire.
Yeah, obviously, it's just chopping tomatoes.
Okay. Jade is going to grab a pot and turn on the stove and begin boiling some water with a little bit of salt. You don't need that much.
Well, to be fair, I didn't mean to put as much salt in there as I did. Which, backtracking, I don't know if you saw the original pot, but if you would have looked inside of it when it wasn't on fire, it was a thing of water and like full, you know, like full crystals of salt, like unground, full crystals of salt, like a mound of them, like covering the entire bottom with a good, sizable, like chunk.
Why were you using salt chunks?
What? No.
You just...
Tastes better.
No, if you want that, you can just grate it. Just crush it.
Mm-hmm. I'm rolling deception. That's a 7 plus 4. 11.
I'm rolling insight. Hold on.
Good luck.
It's a 15.
She's totally lying.
They're giving you a look.
Mm. Okay, I was grinding the salt, right? I was grinding the salt in the salt grinder. Fine. I was grinding it, but I was twisting it the wrong way, and it just the lid came off. Okay, the lid came off, and now I'm out of all my special salt.
It's fine. I mean, salt's kind of hard to burn. There's probably still some on the ground.
Well, I don't know. It was burning a lot.
Okay.
Then again, I've burnt water a fair bit of times, you know.
Jade takes the cloak off of the floor that's now damp and finally not hot as hell. And there's probably some chunks of salt wet in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There. You can still use some.
Thanks. Thank you.
What's with the face? They're giant.
My cloak.
Oh. Right. Sorry. I mean, it's only wet.
It's okay.
You can probably set it through the wash and it'll be fine. It luckily didn't burn.
Prestidigitation.
Oh. Right.
It's fine.
Forget you're a wizard.
Puts it back on.
I think without noticing, by the way, you've gotten through a whole tomato.
Did I roll for that?
If you wanna.
I need to roll for that.
This
I'm
would
rolling
be
a dex save.
This would be survival, actually.
A survival, great, even better. It's not better. That was also gonna roll off the table. How's the
can't.
three doing?
I'll give you advantage because it is something you can do with a knife.
Okay. That's also gonna fall off the table. Please, 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 please. Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Stop rolling. I love you, bullet dice. Please stop rolling off the table. Please.
I can hear the bullet dice.
Oh, please. Please. You keep coming to an almost stop. You're not gonna believe this. How's the three do? They rolled a 2 twice in a row.
I think you cut your finger.
Damn.
Chloe.
Oh.
Goodness gracious. They grab some paper towels.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Again, I've had worse. I've had worse. Ow.
They're wrapping your hand in paper towels. Or they're wrapping the finger in paper towels.
Thank you. Thank you. She's squinting at you.
Take it slow. I know you want the food fast, but you're not going to get anything if you don't actually, do it.
Why do you care?
But the cooking? Because I want to be able to eat pasta?
But why are you trying to help me cook? I mean, most people, when I set something on fire, say, get out of here, I'll make it myself. And then I leave. You want me to keep helping.
Would it be weird to say that I kind of get it?
You get it.
I wasn't that great of a cook myself either.
And then you went to cooking school and became a master chef? What's the end of the story here?
Somebody taught me. Somebody taught me.
Ah.
Kind of needed to when we were on the road, so.
Was that during the year that you were...
No.
MIA? Oh, okay. This is before.
Yes, long before.
So you do know how to cook, and you've known how to cook for a while.
Yes. I mean, I can at least feed myself. I'm not a chef, but I've baked a cake once. It wasn't that good, but it was a cake.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's promising, I suppose, is the best way to...
What I'm trying to say is that I understand. Look, I know people... I hear that you're banned from the kitchen, and it makes me wonder how the hell you even fed yourself. And now I'm hearing that you ate gravel and dirt?
Just once or twice. Most of the time, you know that horse feed is super high in proteins, and it's super cheap? You can just get it by, like, these massive bags.
You do understand that
and it comes in these little pellets?
You do understand how sad that sounds, right?
Have you never had... Horse feed is so good. I don't know what you're talking about. It's like the best little snack you're ever gonna have.
Chloe, they're kind of looking at you with, like, a pity look.
Yeah, no, that's totally understandable.
Chloe, you're a full-grown adult. How the hell are you feeding yourself? I know you have the chef that's a goose, which is...
Yeah, mostly Harold takes care of it.
What do you do when you need to go out? When you're on the road and out there? Fuck, you have an airship now. Who's gonna be cooking you on the airship?
Well, that was a 6 for deception.
It doesn't even beat my passive insight.
No, I know. People feed me, and that's just kind of how it goes, Also, like, I don't need to be eating a normal schedule of meals. It's not... I'm a toon. I can eat whenever it's convenient. I think that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure it isn't. what I'm trying to say is, if you want to learn, and they hand you back the knife, then I'm at least willing to teach.
Okay, well, thank you for your offer, but I do think that's you wouldn't be the first one, and clearly it hasn't worked out so far. And she hands you back the knife.
Are you afraid of it?
No,
Is that a lie?
let me roll deception. Or actually, you let just give me an insight roll.
Yeah,
Give me an
I'll
insight
give you
roll.
an insight roll.
So that'll tell me how much you can discern.
What does a 23 get me?
Oh my god! Why did you have to roll good now? Um, she's she's not scared of learning how to cook. She's scared of what will happen if she does.
What do you think is going to happen if you learn how to cook?
Huh? Nothing. I mean, I'll know how to cook. It'll be great.
And then you'll be able to feed yourself? What's the fear here?
Phew. I don't know. It takes time. I don't want to be cooking. I already cook enough with my actual like job, you know? Like,
Is that you trying to use modern lingo?
did I do it?
I'm pretty sure you didn't.
Oh.
Come on, Chloe, what's up?
I really just don't want to learn. I don't have any interest. It doesn't interest me, you know? I don't clearly I've been fine without it, so why would I learn now?
Is that the
More
truth?
pressing things to worry about?
Do I need to roll insight on this?
Um, no, she's being truthful. I mean, she yeah, truly just doesn't want to. And she does believe that she's been fine. I mean, she's honest about that. She's like, I don't need to. It's not a necessary thing.
She believes she's been fine.
Yes.
Well, would you at least keep me company while I finish?
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll think about your offer. I'm not it is really nice of you to offer. You don't need to do that.
Yeah, well, I'm a sucker for sad people, I guess.
Hey, okay. Hey, I'm not a sad person. I'm not. What gives you that idea?
Chloe, I think you and I both know how much of a lie that is.
I'm doing great. I have a tavern. I have friends. I have cool ass wings now. There's nothing to be sad about.
I think Jade is going to continue chopping onions.
Great, then she's gonna start crying because the onions. Clearly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jade is also tearing up a little bit and just says, sorry, it's the onions.
Yeah, it's the onions. They do that. I think if anyone likes sad people, it's the onions.
They. I almost made a fucking Shrek reference.
Why would you do that?
I'm sorry.
In my tavern?
I'm sorry. We're not in Dream Workers.
You would have been kicked out immediately.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Oh. But I think.
Yeah. Have you taught people to cook before?
No, not really. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I know how to cook. I know how to feed myself, especially out there where sometimes I just, I'd probably be going out there and not have a chance to be at a town or city for a while. So you got to forage for
Right,
things,
because
and
your parents taught you or whatever.
it wasn't my parents.
Oh, sorry. I don't actually know if you have parents. I'm sorry. That was probably
It's fine.
can never assume here.
From my understanding, most changelings never meet their parents. So
I don't know that much about changelings, if I'm being honest. I wish I did. You can
you wouldn't have made a social blunder.
yeah. Is that what the kids are calling it nowadays?
I've heard it a couple of times from Tired.
Got it. So you know how to cook.
Right. I mean, I know how to make soups. I know how to. I know you can. If what I've never seen an ube, but if you're saying it's like a starch or whatever the hell you called it, I know you can make turn it into pasta as well, though it has to be refined. Not familiar much with that process, but I can probably learn with the cookbook.
Yeah, I guess it's just well. Now hang on. Maybe that's a way I could. Cooking's boring. All right, it's you make something and then you immediately eat it and nothing special happens. It's just gone. So it's like you spend an hour and a half working on making something, right? And then it's gone, and then you've used it. It's done. It doesn't really have an effect besides just, I guess, I don't know, giving you energy or something stupid. But a coffee does that. So why would I need to? A coffee makes it's like 3 minutes. My point is that like if it's science now we're getting onto something. If it's science, okay, and if it's like making something that's never been made before, now that's interesting because then it's like, well, what does happen if you boil a lemon? It's like no one's ever tried that before. Let's see what we can do with that. And then it's like, how do we put that in a meal? And it's like, I don't know. Let's figure it out. Then it's a mystery. I guess that would be the only way I would be interested in it.
You want to write a cookbook? Is that what I'm hearing?
No,
That kind of
maybe
sounds like wanting to write a cookbook. Figure out your own recipes and then make something.
the most ridiculous cookbook to ever exist.
Yeah, yeah. Jade at this point has chopped up the tomatoes as well as some cilantro and the tomatoes and is throwing it all
Mm.
into a pot to make a sauce with a little bit of water and tomato paste.
What is what is that? She points at the paste.
Oh, it's tomato paste. It's
You're
like
putting tomatoes in there already. Why do you need pasted tomatoes?
it's for the you do it for thickness and different different mouthfeel, I guess. I mean, you cook the tomatoes because it has flavor in it, and then you cook it within this so the flavors come out into the paste, and then you add a little bit of water. In fact, they grab the can the tomato paste they came into, and they pour some water in it, and then pour it into the sauce.
Huh. So it's like taking a liquid versus a solid when you're putting stuff into a potion.
In a sense, yeah, I guess you could
It could be the
compare it to
same
that.
substance, but if it's in a different state, it does different things.
Yeah. You're watching that slowly boil. Meanwhile,
Hmm.
the water is now boiling, so Jade grabs the pasta. Don't tell anybody I did this, and they crack it in half. And they put it in the pot. I don't like the long noodles.
Well, fair enough. I'm noodles are noodles.
Yes, but the length does differ. It makes it so you say that cooking doesn't give you anything because you just eat it, right?
Yeah.
How fast are you eating?
I, does that matter? I don't know. I mean, it's like a normal pace, but see, the eating takes a while too. This is the other thing. It's like food takes a while to eat. It's it's frustrating, okay? Like I could spend an hour and a half out of my day making one meal, and I gotta make three of those and eating it. By the way, making it that's what that would be 4.5 hours of my day is just dedicated to food. Like, oof, ugh. There's so many better things I could be doing.
It doesn't have to be every time. I mean, you do live in a tavern, you do have a chef, and you do have people who are willing to cook for you. But there is something to be said about cooking something yourself and bringing it to fruition. I mean, you said making potions, right? How do you feel when you finish those? Do you feel accomplished?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but they also do something, like, and you're testing the effects. It's a mystery, Once you do it, it's like, did it work? I don't know. I won't know until I test it. And if I have a recipe for one, then like I can assume I did it right, but you never really know for sure until you use it, and then it's like exciting. Meal is just I made a meal and now I eat it or not, and it's like, ugh,
It sounds like to me like you're just always chasing something new.
maybe.
Jade stirs
Maybe
the
I don't like being in
pasta.
the same place long.
Is that what you've been pacing around me the entire time?
No, maybe. Listen, I don't like being in one place for long, and this tavern is one place that I've been for 3 years.
I was about to say.
Yeah, well, it's starting to be a little too familiar. Waking up to the same walls. That's for 3 years. It's a big change of pace for me.
Couldn't you just redesign it? Doesn't the I've seen the tavern
It's
change
still
shape.
it's not that. It's the physical location. It's the same trees, the same kitchen, the same like I walk outside and it's the same set of land. I can't just pick up the tavern and take it somewhere else, and then it would again still be the same building. But I also can't leave because it's my tavern. I can't just leave. I don't want to leave, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I've never been in one place for this long.
What's stopping you? I
Well,
mean, literally, there's nothing stopping you from going into town, selling the tavern, and heading off. You have an airship. You'd make a hang of a buck to selling this thing. I mean, do you have an idea how much people would pay for a place like this?
yeah, money doesn't matter to me. I, it's the people and the life that I have here that I won't. It's the best part of my life that I've had so far, and I don't want to just up and leave. I mean, I have people like you who care for me and offer to teach me how to cook when we're really, I mean, we're friends, but like, I don't know, that's going out of your way to teach me something just because of your kindness is not something that I'm entirely used to. I mean, I've met people like that. I've had friends before the tavern that have done that, but it's not just you, it's everyone here to a degree. There's people that hate me here, but there's a lot of people that have done have had their lives in danger for me. For me, like literally have gone on life-threatening missions to save me or to cover my ass, and it's like I if I just said, yeah, that doesn't matter, and I leave, what is that going to do to them? What is that going to do to me? I don't want to leave, Jade. It's just new. It's just a new experience. And so there's just a part of me that doesn't want to be doing the same thing every day all the time. And if I start a routine that's going to, if I'm in the same place and I have the same thing that I do every day, then that's going to kill me.
You know, the worst part is that I do get it.
I don't think that's the worst part.
No, I know what it's like to move all the time, to always be on the run, to always want to find something new. I only stopped at the tavern because I wanted to play a couple of songs. I wasn't expecting to stay this long, anyways. But if you do like these people, like you say you do, and I think Jade takes out a spoon and takes some of the sauce and pours it out. Can you blow on this? And they hand it to you. Don't spread it over everything. Goodness gracious.
Oh, sorry.
Then maybe it's time you actually sat down and took things slow, and they take a spoon as well and then taste the sauce. And it's pretty good.
Mm. Yeah?
It's not the best. I mean, you know what?
Let
me roll a little survival. I've been taking my time. I feel like if I should get advantage.
I think you should get advantage.
I am not.
Because also it would be really narratively really sad if you didn't get a good roll.
Chloe,
you've been rolling good.
This may be the best pasta you've ever tasted.
What? A nat 20 and a 19? Oh my god. So everything at the beginning of this FPS was just to set up the, like, multiple nat 20s you've rolled.
Apparently. I cannot make this shit up, gang.
Oh my god.
Like,
okay,
I need to show you all. These have been my rolls. I can show you, like, the entire thing, like, in a thing. It's wild to me.
3, 2, 13, 21, 15, 23, 23. That's crazy. Plus the one at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's
Two ones at the beginning.
Yeah, technically 2 ones.
Oh, I know. It was 1, 1, 2, 3, and 2. Okay, yeah. Anyways. But yeah. As Jade says, take it slow. They take a bite out of it. It's pretty good sauce.
Yeah. She also takes a bite. Oh, holy peck. That is a baller sauce.
Oh, you saw me make it. So now technically you know how to make it.
I don't know if it all, like... I don't know if it all stuck.
Well, you can experiment with the sauce and figure out what will make yours good. Try for a new dish or a new flavor or whatever.
Can I boil a lemon?
You can't.
Can I boil a lemon?
I wouldn't suggest boiling a lemon, but I would suggest cutting one in half and sticking some forks in it, and then dropping the juice over the sauce.
Okay, now riffing on that, cut it in half, put it on a pan, put it in the oven, sprinkle some Parmesan on it, melt that all in, bite out of it. Lemon Parmesan. The sour, the savory. That sounds delicious.
You know what? I'd love to give it a try, Chloe.
Okay, I'm gonna make a cookbook.
Now, you want to sit down and have some pasta?
I would love nothing more. This is really good. I really want to just have the rest of it. Can we split it? Can we split it in half evenly and just down it?
Yes.
Okay. get it now.
I did a whole
This
box of
is
pasta, so
delicious.
there's a lot of pasta.
This is delicious. I get it now.
Sometimes it's
If
better
I could
to take
make stuff
things.
like this and have it not take freaking forever and then.
That,
Oh,
that didn't take that long. You know that, right?
I know! That's what I'm saying! Everything I cook takes like an hour.
It's usually better if you set out your ingredients and then, you do multiple things at once.
I'm sure I'll learn over time.
Also, it's a lot
I'll
easier when you have
take
somebody
it
else to
slow.
talk to.
Yeah, that's true. But now Jade, you have to help me convince Harold and Lewis to let me in here so that I can actually learn.
How about we just make some cooking lessons at night?
Okay, sounds good. Sounds great.
And I think they sit down to have some pasta.
Mm-hmm. I can't. It's so good. Jade, I can't
Okay.
believe you made this for.
Okay, maybe slow down and don't talk with your mouth full.
Yep, got it. I'm just food now. And she's just gonna dig into it.
Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
I don't think so. I think that was really pleasant.
Yeah, it was quite nice. We'll have to schedule that night talking about the night reach later.
Yep. Subtle foreshadowing.
Yeah. But yeah. Thanks everybody for listening, past, present, and future.
Thank you. That was so sweet.
That was great. I'm very happy about it. These two need to
Yay.
fucking talk.
Yeah, they really do. We need to have an actual talk
Yeah.
later.
All right.
Later.
Bye bye,
Later.
everybody.
Bye.
I'm stopping recording now.